Tonight, MP may affirm his legacy as one of the most prolific bucket getters in NBA history. Will he set a new single-season scoring record in this game? We'll find out. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. With the postseason in our sights now, what's more important to have, home court advantage or momentum, Grant?
I'd argue both, B.A. I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd say momentum, just because you want to be peaking at the right time heading into the playoffs.
A look at the opening lineup for Washington. They've got Chris Middleton. Johnson is out there with Carlton Carrington. Then it's Marvin Bagley, and it's Gill in at the four-man position. Here's Carrington, following the three by Utah. Johnson on the wing. Back to Carrington, 5 on the clock. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And obviously their goal right now is to feed him the ball and get him going.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
MP finds Kessler. Back to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Utah shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. Free throw good, MP. And the Jazz haven't been past the second round since 2007. Now trying to build a contender.
Well, B.A., they know in the West that's a tall order. They got to be patient and build this thing from the ground up.
Middleton, no good.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
Now here's MP. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Bagley against Kessler. Over Bagley. On the wing, MP. Pass to Bailey. Utah moving the ball around. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And that one's good. Markkanen.
Yeah, late clock. Markkanen barely gets it off. Good awareness on his part.
Outside Carrington. Right side Johnson. Back to Carrington. Over MP. Carrington no good.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And Bailey gets it to go.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Carrington. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Johnson on the wing. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Yeah, for a young wing like Johnson, scoring inside will open up the rest of the floor for you.
Here's Bailey. He's averaging about 6 points per game. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Middleton with it. Picked up by Markkanen. Here's Johnson. Bagley passes to Johnson. It's Carrington on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
On the wing, MP. Kessler passes to MP. And there's Kessler on the assist by MP.
Yeah, the coaching staff has to be happy with how they've shot the ball here early on.
Outside Carrington. Johnson on the wing. Shots blocked.
Oh, great D by the rookie. Bailey making an impact.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, the Wizards stacking talented young players and draft assets. Not only that, they'll have a ton of cap space next season, which they will likely not use to sign a star free agent, but rather to absorb contracts in exchange for, you guessed it, more draft picks. This front office is continuing to think long-term, guys.
Priority straight. All right, Chums, appreciate the report. And Washington making a change here. Koulibaly's checked in. Kicks it out to Markkanen. Beyond the arc. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Wizards. Trailing by 13. Last time they met in Washington.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Now here's Markkanen. 8 points in his last time out. Now here's Kessler. And Bailey gets it to go. Bailey's got his 2nd basket of the night.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bagley, a screen on Markkanen. Here's Middleton. Finds the open look, and it's on target.
Yeah, once Middleton gets that close to the rim, he's usually going to find a way to get the score.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to MP. Down low. And finished off by Kessler.
Great delivery on the pick and roll. MP with a good sense of timing.
Outside Koulibaly. Now Johnson, covered by MP. Johnson against MP. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Bailey, the pass to Markkanen. MP outside. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 7.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
It's Middleton on the wing. Back to Johnson. 4-3. The rebound by Filipowski.
Now, he hasn't been great this quarter, but coaches need to try to figure out a way to get him going.
Kessler passes to MP. Back to Kessler. MP up top. And stolen by Middleton. He launches a 3. And it's Koulibaly missing. Jazz leading by 18. Here's Bailey. Pass to Markkanen. MP, a screen on Middleton. Puts the move on, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And a new group getting ready for Utah. Nurkic is checked in for Kessler. Niang comes in for Filipowski. Sensabaugh is checked in for Markkanen. And it's Collier in for Bailey. To the middle. Bagley down low. Defended by Nurkic. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Utah moving the ball around. Throws it up high. That shot is off.
And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Here's Collier. Pass to Nurkic. Poke loose. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. And as the end of the regular season draws closer, let's take a look at the latest power ranking. You take a look at New York. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
When I look at Utah, they're at the very top of the rankings. That gives a team so much confidence. Having that attitude means a lot with the playoffs coming up.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Now here's Middleton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
Just taking what's available. Middleton is more than comfortable operating the pick and roll.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. With about a month left to play here in the regular season, let's see who among the new rookies this year has shown they have what it takes to be an NBA star and potentially a Rookie of the Year winner. You look at MP, he's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class, so it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
Yeah, a rookie year can be unpredictable, but he's consistently stood out from the crowd.
And the shot goes.
Come on. There was very little resistance inside there from the defense. They have to be better.
Pass to Collier. Back to MP. There's the three. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
The Wizards trail by 14. Here's Johnson.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Well, Grant, when it comes to exciting young guards who can really fill it up, Trey Johnson's name has to come to mind.
Yeah, no question about it, B.A. This kid can score in a variety of ways, and his confidence is what makes him so dangerous in this department. And they are letting those threes fly from outside, really in a great rhythm.
A minute 20 left in the first. Clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Johnson's got 6.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Here's MP. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. And the Jazz lead by 17. Middleton looking around. Unloads from 13. The rebound by MP. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Nurkic. No good, off the front rim. Wizards trail by 17. Inside. Shoots from the right block. Kispert. That one goes in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
MP with it. 9 points in the game. And there's the drive. Misses in close. And so it's the Utah Jazz up 15 points as this quarter. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
MP is out there with Keontae George. Then it's Kyle Filipowski. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Nurkic in at center. That's the group for Utah, getting going in the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Raptors got the job done. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he registered a triple-double, showing off all of his skills. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
George outside. And the three off target. And so George will bring it up for the Wizards. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Kispert. Back to George. Outside Whitmore. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Oh, Nurkic with the block.
Showing off the timing and awareness defensively. Better think twice before challenging Nurkic.
Here goes MP. Filipowski in the post. Whitmore defending. A nice shot by Filipowski.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Back to Whitmore. Pass to Jones. It's stolen by Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. MP, the pass to Nurkic. Back to MP. George finds MP. And MP throws it down.
Oh, wow. How about the handles from MP? I mean, that's just a beautiful play.
Wizards trail by 17. And over the 5 decades of the Jazz franchise history, almost half of those years, they were coached by the great Jerry Sloan.
Well, the Jazz were a team that
Here's Johnson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Johnson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Nurkic to screen on Johnson. Pass to Nurkic. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 7 tonight. Washington has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Bagley. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. That's on George Niang. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent. And when you have it, things come together quickly.
Three-pointer is up. Middleton, he drops it from range. Middleton's got 7.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
Down low. And stolen by Bagley. Outside Whitmore. Pass to Middleton. Inside. Here's Bagley. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
You're working the 2-man game with Middleton. They trust him to make those good reads.
MP scanning the floor. Niang a screen. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Johnson on the wing, over MP. The shot by Johnson, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
23 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Good! That's another bucket!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all time for points in the season.
Historically dominant. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. Utah ahead, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Hey folks,
This is the worst kind of basketball.
no flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan?
Okay, let's take a... And that is going to do it for...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And the Wizards shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. On the court for Washington, we've got Carlton Carrington, also Johnson out there. Marvin Bagley is out there with Chris Middleton, and it's Gill in at the 4. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 5. Over Markkanen. Middleton, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
MP outside. Oh, there's the alley! And finished off by Kessler.
Well, that's what Kessler brings to this offense, a constant lob threat.
Middleton against Markkanen. Middleton passes to Gill. To the inside. And Markkanen with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Carrington, no good. Carrington's gone 1 for 4 from the field. To the middle. Here's Filipowski. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Johnson. Utah grabs the miss. MP's got rebound number 8 now.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind. Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Johnson with a bucket.
Put the first 3 misses behind them and finally ended their third quarter drought.
MP outside. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. And it's Filipowski. That time on the assist by MP. Filipowski's got 4 points now in the quarter. Outside Carrington. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Team foul.
Middleton against Markkanen. Here's Bagley. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Kessler. He's had just 1 attempt at the line earlier. The first free throw is good. Well, Grant, this is the 3rd season under this front office for the Wizards.
And bringing experience from years working for the Oklahoma City Thunder, their commitment level to building the right way is rock solid.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And MP throws it down.
Yes, speeding in there and getting some air time. MP with a solid jam off the drive.
Inside, here's Bagley. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Kessler.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
MP outside, pass to Bailey. Shot clock at 6, back to MP. Nails it from 3. MP's got 20 points.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Now here's Johnson. He's closely guarded. Elbow shot. Utah grabs the miss. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Counted. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a contract extension this summer for Jazz head coach Will Hardy.
Well, one of the youngest head coaches in the league. He has the respect of all of the other head coaches. He's part of that Spurs coaching tree, and his extension runs through 2031, which is a nice commitment from the Jazz.
The Jazz making a switch here. George is checked in. Johnson with a bucket.
Yeah, an elite scorer in college. Johnson's capable of doing the same in the NBA.
For Utah, they've gotten 7 of their 9 shots to fall. Quality shooting in the second half. Now Kessler. 10 points for him. That's out of bounds. It was last touched by Kessler. And let's see what Washington has coming up. On Friday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Portland Trail Blazers.
This is going to be a really tough stretch of schedule for them. They've got a lot of road games coming down the pipe, and they have not had a lot of luck finding success on the court.
And good! There's another!
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force on the offensive end wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages.
Yeah, 4,029 points, matching Chamberlain's 1962 mark. Awesome.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back over to you, Brian.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score, trying to make an offensive play, and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Coulibaly, he's checked in for Carrington. And that one's good. Bagley.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pass to George. Back to MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Kessler. Kispert's checked in for Washington. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Kicks it to George. Back to MP. Tries it from the top of the key. Gill grabs the board. Washington's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third.
Already they're over the limit, and it's so early. This could turn into a load of free throws.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Utah.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Sensabaugh is checked in for Utah.
Coulibaly at the line for 2.
Both free throws good for Coulibaly. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambling.
From deep, MP drains the triple. MP's got 16 in the second half.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball. Well, terrific timing and placement with the bounce pass there.
Utah has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. George, right side. Here's MP. Rebound, Washington. Outside, Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 8 here in this quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
And here's George. He's got 5. Nurkic a screen on Johnson. Down low. And stolen by Bagley. Here's Kispert. And that one drops. Kispert's got 5 now.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Kispert outside. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Kispert's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
On the wing, MP. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got 6 assists now in the game. Washington has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. When we talk about Keontae George, what stands out to you the most, Dan?
Good question, B.A. I don't know that I'd pick one area. He's good at a wide variety of things. Can handle the ball, pass it, score it, and that gives you flexibility in terms of the guys you put around him.
George passes to MP. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Pass to Johnson. Here's Gill. Anderson covers. Back to Johnson. Shoots over George. The shot by Johnson, no good. Utah's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP on a mission there to get to the bucket.
The Wizards have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Johnson against George. Left side, Johnson. Kispert outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Coulibaly. Anderson pulls it down. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
MP outside. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. MP's got 42 in the game.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Pass to Johnson. There's 37 seconds left in the third. They can't stop the run with that one. Utah has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. That one goes. Count it. MP's got 44.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Johnson against George. Right side, Johnson. Here's Bagley. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's MP making things happen for the Jazz. Scoring, passing, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness.
Take the switch here. MP's checked in. And then for Washington, Bagley's checked in for George. Gill comes in for Kispert. And it's Johnson in for Whitmore. And for the better part of a decade now, the league allowing players to wear any sneaker color. It's catching on, Stan. What color are those you're wearing? Is that lime green?
Well, Brian, you know I've always been known for my fashion sense. I'm something of an icon. And when I come on camera, people are watching because they want to know what the next fashion trend is. So yes, tonight these are lime green. Tomorrow, we'll just have to see.
We've got Georges Niang, MP is out there with Collier. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Sensabaugh in at the 3. That's the group for Utah right now. And that one's good. Coulibaly.
And we know Johnson can score, but they're just a terrific find.
And so MP will bring it up for the Jazz. Pass to Collier. So we see the Jazz taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans.
Hey guys, we're here with MP. Big night for your team, getting the win, and a big night for you in the glass with double-digit rebounds. How does it feel?
Coach said that's what we needed. Lucky for us, I'm a big, strong dude, so I was in there throwing my weight around. Give us the edge on the possession battle.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ryan, back to you.
Thanks, Jennifer. And that.
Yeah, Frank.
Like the easy ones. Here we go. There we go. Okay. No one in NBA history has ever scored as many points in a season as you have, MP, so congratulations. Good job. Yeah.
Thanks,
but
Frank.
most of those guys didn't have access to the three-pointer, the medical training data, coaching, and staff and development that you did. So given all that, where do you think that this record places you, honestly, as far as the great scorers of all time go?
All right, Frank. Let me school you on some things.
Please.
Yes, please. This is going to be about the NBA, by the way, Frank.
Oh, that's good. On
Big
topic.
surprise, right?
Mm-hmm.
The three-pointer has been around since 1980. 1980, Frank. That's a very long time. You keeping up? And the league's had best-in-the-world doctors, data, and coaches since then, too. Probably since before then. In all that time, every single NBA player has had the ability to shoot threes, Frank. Train and condition their bodies and work with world-class coaches. I've scored more than any of them. Any of them. Ain't no asterisks on that record, Frank. I am the greatest scorer ever. And that's a fact. So respect that fact, Frank.
I never said anything about an asterisk.
Good, so
but
then
a
you'll
Freudian
sit down
slip.
now, Frank.
Okay.
You are.
All right.
MP, right here, MP. Very good.